Welcome back with another banger. It's the React Files. Hope you're having a good night. If you haven't already, please take a second just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So let's get straight to it.
Ryan Garcia said that the elites took hold of him, took him to Bohemian Grove, tied him up, and made him watch very disturbing things. I'll show you that clip of him explaining this to Andrew Tate in a second. If you watched my video on him, you know that he's either being possessed by demons, taken hold of, hacked, whatever it is, it's dark. And before I show you this clip, just viewer discretion advised. It's pretty disturbing, so check this out.
Oh, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore.
So yeah, man, for entertainment purposes only, viewers' discretion is advised. So it says that he's having a fight April 20th, 4/20, right? Now he's doing all this for clout. My whole thing is, if they had you tied up, how are you using your phone? It makes no sense. These are some very outrageous claims, bro. Straight up, that ain't nothing to play with. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. I think he clout chasing in the wrong way.
So the famous boxer Ryan Garcia took it to Twitter earlier today, Twitter Spaces, as a matter of fact, or X Spaces, whatever you want to call it. And he claims that he was raped at 2 years old. And not only that, he was forced to watch rituals of other children being essayed, so on and so forth. And I'm just reading the comments and people are so quick to dismiss him as crazy. But why is it that when people in Hollywood go crazy, they all tell the same story? That's going to always be my biggest question, because this is not a new story. As a matter of fact, I remember hearing a story very similar to this one about one of the elites, a woman, Caucasian, who ran for office, y'all fill in the blanks, who was doing something very ritualistic and sadistic in the forest, and it was filmed, and it was on what was called at the time the deep web or the dark web. This had to be at least 10 years ago. And I seen this with my own eyes. This was before the AI rendering of videos, at least that I was aware of. And I will never forget what I seen on that video, okay? So answer me this question. To all the naysayers who like to say when people come out and they tell this exact same story, why is it only this specific story that's being repeated over and over again by different people? What does one have to gain from telling a story such as this? These people are all broken down the exact same way. These videos are recorded as a form of blackmail if they get out of line. I just feel like I have no reason to not believe this man.
So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me"?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Yeah, I feel Dave Chappelle on that one. Calling someone crazy is very dismissive. Everyone has the right to be heard. Shout outs to Om Shanti 2233. Right? I mean, she makes a good point.
Come on, come closer. We got Ryan's non-negotiable list. For camp, number 1, train 6 days a week. Number 2, 1 form of recovery. 3, no smoking at all and no edibles. Number 4, drinking wine only.
I don't even take edibles though.
3 glasses on Wednesday, 4 glasses on Sunday. And remember, this is like
non-negotiable.
Yeah,
I know.
But you don't have to do it. Just because it's there, don't mean you have to.
Right. Maybe I decide I won't do it.
Exactly. Number 5, strict diet. No eating out, no fried stuff like that. 6, sleep. Number 7, Bible study. Number 8, love everyone. Number 9, your daily meditations. Number 10, everyone in camp must abide by this list. Number 11, accountability partners. And number 12, the best one, knock Devin Haney the fuck out, baby.
Let's go.
All right, RG. Once you sign, hey, hold on, let me write right up top.
Non-negotiables. Okay, come on, bro. Let me just sign it. I know what it means. I know what non-negotiable means.
No, Mo, I'm putting it there. Sign it right here, RG. This is a contract right here.
Can I write the line?
On the Bible.
Oh man, okay. This is powerful.
This is powerful. This is for sure.
No, it's signed. It's done. What did I just do?
We're locked in. We're locked in, brother.
We're locked in. Let's get back to work.
Go.
Let's get back to work. Fuck yeah.
I'm letting anybody ask any question for the time being till whenever we get off. How do we start this?
No, I'm sorry, bro. Here, don't do this, please.
Wait. People are coming in. Hello, guys. I don't know how to run a space. I don't even know how to do this. How do you do this? How do I let people speak? They said the request. How do you let them speak? Oh, okay. Add as a speaker, I guess. Hey, yo, Ali. Ask me any question. Oh, yeah, she's coming in. Yo, Ali, unmute yourself and ask any question.
Yo. All right. First of all, I personally do not think that you're capping or you're on drugs or anything like that. There's a bunch of people out there who say that you are. There's a bunch of people out there blind. That's what I'm saying. They're blind. They're brainwashed, etc., by the higher ups, by the elites, whatever. The media's took control of them, and
dude, they're in. Bro, I'm not even joking. I know that's vulgar, but it's the truth. And I came on this space to show everybody that my voice is clear, it's direct. I could answer any question. My mind is there. There's nothing wrong with me. I am tweeting all these things. I'm just letting everybody hear that this is my real voice, and I'm saying these things with confidence. I'm gonna allow this guy Gummy, the demon, to speak. I'm going in on everybody.
Wait, Brian. So to all the people that are asking why you don't show the clips, can you answer that question for them?
I can't show the clips. They're already out there. I mean, there's so many clips, it's unbelievable. I know everybody wants me to put out my evidence, but I can't put out my evidence or else they're going to come after my family. So I choose not to. Or you can speak, Gummy. Gummy. Whatever your name, Gumi. All right, Gummy don't want to speak.
Bro,
Oh, there you go.
can you hear me?
Yes. Hello?
Ryan, you talking to me?
We all got you.
Hey, I got to mute your mic.
You know, we
Philip.
like I said, I'm Hispanic.
Ryan.
I'm from California. We got your back.
We're gonna can we let Philip speak? Let me let Philip speak.
Ryan,
Philip.
I'm from Patriot Space, brother. But I want you to know we're rooting for you.
Thank you.
Stay strong.
Thank you.
Say what you got to say, brother. You're exposing things that millions of people don't know about.
Thank you.
They need to know about it. And this is you're doing it now. It's the right time. And that's all I got to say, brother.
Thank you, Philip. I don't care anymore. I'm fed up. All the little kids dying, all the auctioning kids off, all the killing, all the weird stuff. I'm over it already. There's nothing funny about this at all. I don't have any mental. Bro, stop putting laughy faces, Box MD. It's not funny. This is real talk. You think I'm gonna fucking let it fucking see? Now I get hot, but I'm gonna calm it down. Because everybody's like, can you
Bro, we
stop? Why?
believe you. Fuck
Why
them.
should I
Fuck the
stop?
haters. They're gonna talk.
Why should I stop? Why should I stop? If I know this is true, why should I stop? I don't get it. Everybody's like, yo, put the drink down. Okay, fine, I won't fucking drink. But I'm still gonna tell the truth. Sober or not, I have more balls than you. I put my ball sack on everybody and show everybody like I'm a dog. I don't need to pick up anything. I don't need to do anything. I just need Jesus Christ and the truth, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm standing up for what's right. I'm tired of it. It hurts my heart to see little kids get hurt, and you know it does make me so like confused at times because I can't believe this is real, but I can now. But it does throw my mind off a little bit. But I'm okay.
Brian, the only thing that you can
Oh
do
yeah,
is
and I
pray.
have proof. I have proof that Bibi Natiani wanted to have a meeting with me, and my friend right here can confirm. Can you confirm that Bibi wanted a meeting with me? Just facts. There we go. That's all he's gonna say. Facts. I'm not here to lie. I'm just here to tell everybody, yo, this is the truth. Like, have I been to the Vatican before? Facts. Did they let me into the back room? Okay. I don't lie. I don't need to lie. What would be the point of me lying? There's absolutely no point of me lying. I'm gonna let somebody else speak. Who should I speak to? Who's people that are tapped in on this?
Patriot Storm, please, Ryan. He's very good.
Where is he at? Can we get him on here?
He's on here. He's in here.
How do I request him? I mean, where's Patriot Storm? Patriot Storm.
You were in his space last night.
Where is he at? I can't see him.
It's Trump's face.
Okay.
Patriot Storm, Trump's face.
Oh no, what happened? Oh, there it goes. Patriot Space, Patriot Space. Can I
Brian, what can we do to help you out to get your message out?
just make sure that you guys like gather around me and protect me, bro? They're gonna try to kill me, bro. They already told me what they're gonna do to me. They
And we
told
got you. We
they told
got
me they're
you.
gonna
And we
make
got
a
you for
they
real.
told me they're gonna make an example on me that because I say Jesus so much they're gonna put me on a cross and they're gonna crucify me in the whole world and say, yep, this is what we do. This is what we do. So please help me out. I mean, if that's what's supposed to happen, let God's will be done, not mine. I'm okay with that. And this is the truth. Have I lied about anything else? Nothing. So why would I lie about that?
Ryan, I'm a father of 2 kids.
Yes.
I'm saying this because I'm worried about my children, okay?
Okay.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Mm.
Keep a clear head. Do
Okay.
not lose it. Don't listen to anybody that says you're crazy. You are not crazy. You're doing God's will.
Thank you. Thank
He's
you.
in your blood. He's in all
Thank
of our
you.
blood, okay?
Yes. Yes.
And he's
Body
giving you
Christ.
the
Thank
strength to do what you're doing, okay?
thank you. Thank you, Philip. I wouldn't be able to do it any other way. Oh, you can talk, Lumi. Lumi, talk.
Pleasure to talk to you, man. Just so you know, if you need any legal advice, my family has a huge legal firm in New York,
Okay.
which will happily protect you. We for free, my friend. And then I want to say right now that is there any handlers on this platform which are contacting you or harassing you? Please just say their names so we know out in the open who on here is contacting these people, because I think I have a theory that there are people who use this platform to contact people like you and
Oh
harass
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. But I haven't received that yet. They can't touch me because I'm God's anointed. So they know better. Um but I'll let you know once I get that word and once somebody hits me up, I'll get them. Trust me. Here, let's let in Mike. Mike, my job. Because he said something right now.
All right, this is the last question. We got to go, right?
Hold up, I told him 7 though.
Okay, this is almost 7.
6:42. It's not 7. I told everybody I'll stop at 7.
Bro, are you safe? Are you around safe people?
Who is
Are you
this?
around people that you can trust? Or that you
Is
trust?
this Mike? Is this Mike Majok? I thought I put Mike Majok in. Mike Majok, speak.
Yo, Ryan, what's up, man? Hey, bro, listen, I haven't
Please
talked to
tell
you.
me
I don't
that
know what's
you're not,
going on with you, but
but
you
please
need
tell me
to
you're
you
not
need to
gonna try
talk
to.
to your people, bro.
No, they
You
all.
really
Why
need
do
to
you
talk
think
to
they're
your
all?
people.
Wait, why do you think they're all backing me up? Because I've only been showing them the truth,
Bro, your actual people,
bro.
your
They all
family
love
are
me, bro.
not
They see miracles,
you
bro.
can't, bro, you can't. Ryan, listen.
He was like, yo, it's 6:42. I told him 7. Sounds like he's a man of his word. But it looked like someone got on that line. It's like, yo, look, you need to talk to your people. Things started to flare up again. I'm gonna try to find part 2. Probably the last 15 minutes or so. This definitely sent waves around the media.
I haven't
Please
talked to
tell
you.
me
I
that
don't know
you're
what's
not
going
gonna
on
try
with
to.
you, but
But please tell me you're
you
not
need to
gonna try
talk
to.
to your people, bro.
No, they all.
You really
Why
need
do
to
you
talk
think
to
they're
your
all so?
people.
Wait, why do you think they're all backing me up? Because I've only been showing them the truth,
Bro, your actual people,
bro.
your
They all
family
love
are
me, bro.
not
They see miracles,
you
bro.
can't, bro, you can't. Ryan, listen to me. Listen to
Why
me.
do you think?
You know me. I've talked to you about mental health before. I've
But you
talked to you
have
about
no
this
balls,
stuff.
bro. These things are happening to little
Bro,
kids.
Ryan,
You're okay with? Is that what it is,
at the back room at the Vatican
bro?
talking
I
about
was
shit.
there. I have proof.
Homie, the shit you're
Are you
talking about
crazy, bro?
is
You're
being
crazy, bro. I
perpetrated
gotta
by
mute
people.
this
You
guy,
do not know
bro.
what
I
the
gotta
fuck
mute
you're.
him. There's no way. Look it. This is what happens.
It's
How do you
not
mute
good.
this? Mute their mic.
Man, fuck you,
You
Mike.
could just drop
Fuck
him, and if you
you,
want,
Mike.
make me
Click on his
co-host.
picture. Click on his picture and hit
Drop him.
mute or drop.
And then
Mute.
if you make me co-host, I can make the room organized and keep the trolls out.
Mike is
Oh,
a
how do I do
bitch.
that?
You
Mike
just
Right.
is a
go to the
big
settings
bitch.
and you go just select and make co-host, or make Phil co-host. Anyone who's cool.
Okay, co-host.
Then we can get Patriot in the room and we can sort shit out
Oh yeah.
because
Okay,
we need to
perfect.
govern this shit.
Yeah, we do. Okay,
I
co-host.
accepted it.
Yes.
It's just lagging. I accepted it.
But you see what people do. You see this? Okay.
Yes.
Why do you think Jesus? Why do you think his followers were willing to die for the cause? Willing to go against every governing body. Why do you think that? Because when you are with somebody and you've seen the stuff that we've seen, they're gonna stand behind me no matter what. What? I spoke with Prime Bibi Netanyahu wants to meet me. I'm gonna go over there and meet him, and I'm gonna call for peace. No, but we're good. Everybody's good over there. They know.
Like, you're
We'll
crazy.
see.
You're just
We'll
crazy.
see. Remember when they thought Dennis Rodman was crazy to talk to the was the leader of North Korea? What's his name? Kim Jong Un.
I
Yeah.
just love you, man. Just don't do it.
Don't worry, brother. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Here, Patriot speaker. Yes. I'm gonna just add a speaker. Yo, Patriot speaker.
I already let him up.
What's up, Brian? What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
How you doing, brother? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Big boxing fan, by the way. Look, man, you came on the platform yesterday. I wanted to thank you for coming on the platform, bro. Listen, everything that you saying right now, a lot of people on this platform know you're telling the truth, bro. A lot of people already know what time it is. They already know, like, let's be real. The Epstein documents dropped
Yep.
early fucking in January. Let's be real.
Yep.
Epstein documents dropped. Cat Williams come and do an explosive interview
Come on
on
now.
Club Shay Shay and saying the same shit you saying. They
Right.
got a lot of people talking about this shit in the industry and what go on. So we know that you're not lying. You know, they got trolls and bots on here
Thank
and
you.
shit that's talking stupid. But we know you're not lying. Nobody
Let's
I
go.
don't think you're going through any mental issues or nothing like
Thank
that.
you.
I think you're just telling the truth. I think you're able to fight on April the 20th. And I
Thank you.
and I think
Yes.
you're just trying to, put the word out, man, while you can.
Exactly. I hit a ceiling peak. I'm not. I broke through the ceiling peak, and I got to the point where this is too much, and nobody's talking about it. But I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? Like I hit that peak. Once you see like the rituals, and this is real life, and everybody's looking at me like I'm lying. I'm like, dog. What would be the need when all my endorsements and everything I have? What would be the need for me to be like lying about it? Why would I do that to myself unless I know it's true? Why would I sacrifice my well-being? Why would I sacrifice my image or whatever people portray me as? Why would I do that? Ask
I
that
mean,
simple
the
question.
bottom line, Ryan, is that human trafficking and the ancient old practice, and it's been going on for a long ass time. people trying to cover it up and say people crazy and shit. It's not nobody
There's
crazy,
literally
man.
used to be temples, Moloch, and all these
Come
temples
on
where they used to
now.
do it. Man, I'm not being funny. It's fucking crazy.
I
So,
know
like,
that.
we will remember you for being a saint and for
Thank you.
saying what you said today. I'm recording this, so whatever happens, we've got it on the record. Because I'm
Nice.
not being funny. You are literally a saint right now. You're speaking the truth. We will
And
forever
real quick,
remember
I
you,
just wanted
whatever
to say one
happens.
more word.
Thank you.
You
I
guys are
just wanted
you
to say
guys
one
almost
more
made
thing
me
to
cry.
Ryan.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
also, I also appreciate you. You got a big fight coming up,
Thank
and
you.
I know you wanted to use this moment to wake people up. I know what you're doing. I know. I get it. Like you got a big
We
fight.
love
This
you,
is the
Ryan. Don't
time.
don't listen to the trolls. They're gonna run their
Why do you
mouths.
think all those
You
moves?
know,
Why do you think all
just
those moves were planned with the coming out with the white horse, with this, with that? You know what I mean? Why do you think I did that? All these things, I knew what I was doing. Every move was calculated. Every move, I didn't have one misstep. I had everybody backing me. I told all my PR people what I'm attempting to do, and they were like, "Are you serious?" Like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm serious. Watch, I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna do it." And I just did it. God gave me the authority and the power to do it, and I seized it through amongst all the lots and all the people trying to confuse me, throw me off, say what you're doing is a little this and that. I'm like, who cares? Watch what happens. And look, everything's
And
working.
Ryan, if they think you lying, bro, I just want to drop this on people real quick because they don't. You know, I want to put this out there real quick because I talk about this shit a lot. You got an executive order right now, 13818. I'll say it again, 13818, that addresses human rights abuse
Okay.
and human trafficking that was done in 2017. And that's why all these motherfucking people coming out the woodworks and shit, and a lot of CEOs and shit stepping
Look,
down and all
I
this
got
shit.
the Epstein. I got the Epstein names. If you want me to start
Exactly.
dropping them, Oprah. What? Who cares? I do. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And this
Tom
is all
Hanks. Should
like
I
this
keep
stuff.
going? Tom Hanks. Who else?
This stuff.
Whose else is on that list? We already know who's on that list. That's why they're scrambling. They're scared, bro. They're scamming. They're like, ooh, oh no, fuck. So they're trying to run. They're trying to get into bunkers. They're all hiding. Why do you think they're hiding? Why do you think Mark's building got him, got him. He's building that
Yeah.
bunker. Why do you think he's building that bunker? He knows what's about to go down. You think this is gonna stop? Nah, brother. No, no, no. This is real. This is all real. He ain't gonna build a bunker for no reason. Think about that.
That's
That's
what
real.
I'm saying. And the house of cards gonna come tumbling down. I mean, anybody that executive order means that any corporation or any human that's involved with human rights will be brought to justice. So I'm saying that on a
Yeah.
recorded space, so people won't think you're crazy
So
and all this
they're gonna
dumb
end up
shit.
going to
And you
jail, not me, huh?
exactly.
Yes. Let's go.
I just wanted to come up here and just reassure that I know I'm a boxing fan, bro. I know you're not crazy or nothing like that. I know that you know, when people come out like this, every time somebody come out talking like this, they're
Is that
crazy all of
ASAP
a
Rocky?
sudden.
Is ASAP Rocky in here? What's ASAP Rocky doing here? Oh no, is that just a profile picture? Never mind. Bro, I really thought ASAP Rocky was here.
He
I'm gonna
might
check.
be in here, bro. You're getting a lot of
Bro,
traction right now.
I told people my word. 7 o'clock. I'm gonna train right now. We're gonna go run. We're gonna do whatever. We're training full training session. But I got 9 minutes.
Sorry, y'all. We're trying to go train right
He
now.
wants me to go train already. But I did give you guys my word. 7 o'clock though. So I gotta seize it through. I told
But
everybody I'm gonna
this is
stop
really
at
like
7.
the tipping point in humanity, though. I just want to point it out. Like, for instance, it has been spoken about in the very, very old books, like you said, the book of Enoch. There's other ones where, like, there'll be a time, 2,000 years after the sacrifice of Jesus,
Yes.
where humanity will basically be at a tipping point, and people like you will come forward, and other people, and
Mm-hmm.
basically, if we don't expose this, we
Mm-hmm.
will go into a real hellscape. But if
Mm-hmm.
we do, there'll be ever abundance, and this is why what you're
This
doing right now is so important, my friend.
well,
So
this whole
important.
life is multidimensional. You're in a plane of multi parallel universes, and we've already done this. We're just doing it again. This one might be the finale. I don't know. It's really complicated to the point that I'm like, sometimes it's even hard for me to wrap my head around it. So basically, we already been here. We're just learning ourselves again. Like it's been passed down. Like it's really hard to really grasp. Like you really need to lock in when I'm talking to you about this, because this will really shift your whole understanding on what life and in universe and perils and who's Jesus and how it continues and continues and continues and continues and it never stops.
Yeah, YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. So this is the second part of the Ryan Garcia. I'm thinking it was a Clubhouse meetup online, right? Someone recorded it. Shout out to Second Coming 1016. Like, I didn't even know this conversation existed, and it sounds like it was very recent, past 48 hours or so. So, like, I'm shocked by what I'm hearing. A lot of topics on what we see on this channel. And it was just like so bold with it. And he says, why would I risk all the endorsements and right? Got people saying, yo, listen, you need to talk to your people. Oh, my people love me. No, your real people, bro. Meaning business partners and stuff, right? Serious allegations, right? And I only can imagine how many other people here. It sounds like maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe, I don't know. But y'all hearing it here, straight up. Let me know what you think of this conversation. I feel this is crazy. This is definitely a tipping point. I definitely feel like everybody want to see what happens on April 20th with that fight, right? And even that, he talking about he choreographed, his entrance with a horse. I didn't even, like, now I just want to go pay attention. Like, yo, who is this guy? I really had no idea who Ryan Garcia was until now. Seriously. So, it shows you the waves and the ripple effect that he's having right now on culture, pop culture. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
And how it continues and continues and continues and continues and it never stops. It's always going to happen. But anyways, we're going to get to live on heaven. Thank God forever. Let's go, baby. New heaven, new earth. This is what God meant. New heaven, new earth. This is
Thank
the
you, Ryan.
time and it's happening. We're all going to live in eternity. Let's go. But you just got to accept Jesus Christ in your heart and it's over. We're here. We're here and we're still going to have fun things and things are still going to be having a good time, but it's going to be pure. You understand?
Yeah, people think coming to this realization, Ryan, that you came to is the end of the damn world, but it's not. You still gonna live. You still could box. You
Exactly.
still can do what you do. You just got to know the truth and elevate your consciousness. You know what I'm saying? It's a conscious battle. You feel me? It's a battle for your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They thought they were
Ryan,
brainwashing the whole time. It was hilarious.
Ryan, you got kids or no?
Yeah, I do. I have three.
Isn't it the most beautiful thing in the world, brother?
It's the most precious. My daughter loves me. She's the most beautiful angel in the world. I mean, I love all my kids. You know what's funny? This is controversy, but I got favorites.
And you
I
know
said
what?
my daughter Belle is my favorite. But look,
You,
I always say rankings can change, but it's like it's funny. Of course, I got love for all my kids. I love them to death. I would die for every single one of them, times a million times. That's like that. That's just something I say. It's playful, I'm not obviously. It's people are gonna take that and try to spin that, but y'all know what I mean.
you ready for this one, Ryan?
Yeah,
We're all God's kids, and
yeah.
He chose you to expose the truth. How's that?
Exactly. Thank you, man. They all live in this conception on what society wants you to be like. And if you're not that way, God forbid that. Well, this guy's weird, like blah, blah, blah. Like they just try to brainwash you on how to, like, they try to, this is funny. Okay, so now I'm going to go do some funny stuff. They always used to say, you can't have sex before a fight. Bro, I had sex right before my fight. Nothing happens. I knocked the guy out in the first round. Bro, like, what? Who
You need
said
those
that? Who
people
came
out
up
of
with
your
that?
life. Who's
What
going to
happened?
tell you when you can have sex and when you can't? Please.
Right, please. Somebody give like you that only happens if you believe in it. You understand what I'm saying? If you believe that this is gonna weaken you, you will be weakened. If you
One
say
last
bank,
question from me. The $500 million deal or something like that, and
yeah.
the statements you made, like you made like
Oh,
loads of those statements. Like go into the money
my,
and go
well,
into the
my
stuff like that.
investment, I invested in AI robots and
Keep that confidential.
keep it
They don't
confidential.
need to
All right,
know.
all
They
right,
don't need
never
to know.
mind. All right, but I'm basically a billionaire already.
And that's what I knew. I'm like, the first thing I said, Ryan, is like, I'm like, why would this guy lie? He's at the top of his career. He got a big fight coming up.
Hmm.
For somebody to just come out and drop it like this,
Yeah.
it ain't a lie. And we already know you're not lying about Bohemian Grove and
Thank you.
all this stuff that you mentioned. And it's a lot of people in this space right now know you're not lying. Shout out to Dom LeCrae, man. He another one on the platform, man. He got a lot. He dropped a lot of gems, a lot of got a lot of information about this shit.
Oh,
Shout out to Dom, man. Shout out to everybody.
I just sent him an invite to come up if he wants to talk. I sent him one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Dom LeCrae.
We have 5 minutes of so we got to really go in. We got to
All
ask
right.
the
Hey,
hard
if
questions.
you get a chance, Ryan, and you come back on,
Yeah.
definitely you invite. You can open this thing up and invite us again, and we can do a deep dive in this whenever you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you want to really talk about this, and it's a big deal. So you know what I'm saying? Whenever you can, just let us know, and we'll come right back in. You got what,
Ryan,
17,000
who
people in
who
here?
took who took you, and who was doing these things to you that
The
you were
people in
saying?
black robes, bro. I conjured up. No, I don't even want to tell you. No, this is because this is deep. God asked me to do this. I'm gonna just do it. I conjured up demons. I did to tell them to fuck off, bitch, and they got angry. They got. Come on, bro. It's real though.
I know.
You want me to show you? I'll turn off the lights right now and show you that it's real. Okay, bro. Is that too deep or what?
Not at all.
Nah, he was talking to
No,
somebody
but
in the background.
physically and it was
Expose them all.
physically
Fuck
and
them.
spiritually at the same time, brother. You got to
Got
remember,
Dom got a mic right now.
you got to remember Paul, right? Paul said, "I don't know if I was in my body or outside my body." These things happen. See, these are concepts that it just gives people room to make you look like, "Oh, it was about this," or "That didn't really happen," or you know what I mean? Because the concepts are so deep that's why, like, sometimes I don't like to say everything. Because people will start looking at me like, oh, he's capping. No, I'm not capping. I've already showed you enough proof to show you I'm not capping. It's just it's just a little deep. I get it, but it's real. I want to. Should I let that guy in, Don?
Yeah, let
I
him in real
I
quick.
already,
Let
I
him in.
I
Let him
already
in.
let him up.
All right, Don.
Yo, I hope everything all good. Thanks for having me up. I guess I'll just ask for on behalf of everyone. The rituals that you experience, were they any religion that was attached to it that you believe that you could say
They're
there was?
not. It's all about Satan. Satan, satanic. Yeah, that's what this attached to. And I'm calling to all people that feel like they sold their soul. You can't sell your soul. The soul. I'm your lawyer. You can't sell your soul because it never belonged to you, nor does it belong to the devil. It belongs to God. So remember, that contract is vetoed. I got y'all. It's vetoed. Hit me up. You'll come into the right side. Praise Jesus. I'm your lawyer today. Tell Satan, oh, wait, that wasn't my soul to give. My bad. We vetoed that
Yeah.
shit.
In other words, Ryan, you saying
I'm
it's
calling
kind of
on
like
to
a
all the
car,
people
right?
that sold their soul. Every single one of them. If you sold your soul and you're still alive and you're scared and you're feeling pressured by them and the devil, hit me up. I got y'all. I'm going to defend y'all. I got y'all. It. I got y'all. Remember that. Love you guys. I gotta go. It's 7 o'clock. My friend wants me to read Psalm 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. What will profit a man if he gains the whole world yet forfeits his soul? Or what can a man give in exchange for his soul? You can't. See? Those who have been born into God's family do not make a practice of sinning because God's life is in them, so they can't keep on sinning because they are children of God. 14, make every effort to live in peace with everyone and be holy and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. I love you guys. You guys know what's
Ryan,
up. Tell
Ryan, let me
everybody.
say one more thing, Ryan.
Yeah, yeah.
If you sold your soul, it's time to repent. Let's
No, I
go.
didn't. I didn't sell myself. No, of course not.
No, I'm saying to everybody, it's
Oh
time to
yes,
repent.
yes, yes, yes.
We love you, Ryan. We believe you a
Keep a
million
straight head,
percent.
Ryan.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Yo, I was not expecting that. That was crazy, bro. He said, you want me to turn out the lights? I'll show you right now. Yo, that shit got creepy. Real spooky, bro. Holy cow. Yo, shout outs to Second Coming 1016. Yo, go follow them. This is exclusive, in my opinion. That was my first time hearing this. You seen by my reactions, like, holy, right? I think this was the best reaction I've ever felt while doing reactions, yo. Like, spot on time. You seen it here. Like, damn. Yeah, blown away, bro. Like, I didn't know this conversation went like that. Talk about went left. Woo! Quick. We talking 85 into 30. Quick. Let me know what y'all think about this. Yo. We got to get Ryan Garcia on Club Shay Shay. Right? Send him to Joe Rogan, bro. We need more. Straight up.
9 Jewish priests, plot of land on the Mount of Olives, and 5 red heifers. All these elements are in place for what some Jews and Gentiles believe is the key to building the third Jewish temple. Some also believe it indicates the coming of the Messiah. Chris Mitchell reports from Jerusalem.
The 5 red heifers are now in a secure, undisclosed location in Israel. Plans include moving them sometime soon to a visitor center in Shiloh, where the tabernacle of the Lord once stood for nearly 400 years. The book of Numbers explains that ashes of the red heifer are used to purify priests for their service in the temple.
Now the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, This is the ordinance of the law which the Lord has commanded, saying, Speak to the children of Israel that they bring you a red heifer without blemish, in which there is no defect, and on which a yoke has never come. You shall give it to Eleazar the priest, that he may take it outside the camp, and it shall be slaughtered before him. Its offal shall be burned, for the water of purification. It is for purifying from sin.
These red heifers are now between 1.5 to 2 years old. To replicate the ceremony mentioned in the Bible, they need to be at least 3 years old, and within that time span, they cannot have a blemish or anything that would disqualify them for the ceremony, even one white or black hair. According to those working on the project, the ceremony of the red heifer needs to be performed on the Mount of Olives and in a place that would have looked directly into where the temple stood. The land I'm standing on, bought 12 years ago, fits both of those standards.
It had to be exactly at the front, a place that the priest that made this ceremony can see the Holy of the Holy Place.
Rabbi Yitzhak Mamo heads Yuvnei Jerusalem, dedicated to the goal of rebuilding the third temple. He owns the land here on the Mount of Olives.
And we hope that in a year and a half from today, we can make here in this area the ceremony of the red heifer. That actually will be the first step to the temple.
Mamo says the ceremony needs priests who have not been defiled by touching anything dead.
The Temple Institute actually have 9 pure priests. They didn't born in hospital, okay? They born at home. Because they are priests, so anyway, they don't go to any cemetery, and they are pure, and they are waiting. So we have the priest, we have the red heifer, we have the land, and we have everything ready. We just need to wait another 1.5 years.
Byron Stinson of B'nai Israel, a group dedicated to building up biblical Israel, works with Rabbi Mamo and helped find the red heifers in the U.S. He says these would be the first in 2,000 years, and that the process toward a third Jewish temple began when the Jewish people started their return to the Promised Land from the 4 corners of the world, culminating with Israel becoming a nation.
And then in 1948, in one day, they were reborn as a nation, and nobody said that could happen. And then you move forward, and Israel continues to be this strong nation, and all of these prophecies start fulfilling. There's so many now that have been fulfilled. It's just incredible, the evidence of what God is doing with Jerusalem as the center of that. And the temple is the center of Jerusalem. And so how can it happen and how will it happen? I don't think anyone really knows for sure.
Stinson believes the temple is meant to be a house of prayer for all nations.
In the Bible, it says when Solomon built the first temple, he said this is a house of worship for all nations. That's what the temple is. And I think a lot of people think it's just the Jewish temple, but that's not true. It's for all the nations of the earth.
Author Joel Rosenberg wrote about the Third Temple in his novel, The Copper Scroll, and tells CBN News Jews have different views on the subject.
Jews are divided, actually, between does the Messiah himself have to come and build the temple, or do you build the temple and the Messiah comes? So among those Jews, Israelis who care, that's actually, they're divided into two different camps. I think most Israelis don't think about it, don't care, and actually would get a little worried of talk of a third temple because we already have enough trouble.
Rosenberg also sees various points of view throughout the Christian community.
Those who think about it and those who don't. Most Christians, I think, don't think about the third temple, but those who do believe that it will be built before Jesus returns, and that the Antichrist will take over that third temple during the tribulation and try to rule the world from there. Could it happen in our lifetime? That, to me, is intriguing. I think we don't know, but there are some Jews who are really making, as you're reporting on, preparations to get ready for that moment, and that's something to watch closely.
Stinson says they plan to invite everyone to the red heifer ceremony that may take place in Passover 2024.
Everything is in place now with the red heifers. As long as they stay pure, one of them stays pure, then we have everything in place, including the priests.
Mamo says according to the Jewish sage Maimonides, there were 9 red heifers from Moses to the Second Temple.
It's not his way to write, but suddenly he said the tent will make the Messiah. We know that the Messiah will make the tent. Maybe we have the privilege to be one of these people that help the Messiah to do it. So we're waiting.
I think the interesting part about it is that whether you believe or don't believe, it's still going to be a significant day in our history no matter what. And it seems like it's going to be broadcasted around the world. So, highly significant. I hope it goes well. Hope it goes peaceful. Right? Peace and blessings unto that.
Did you guys know that in April or June of this year, 2024, the Temple Institute in Israel is planning on sacrificing a red heifer for the first time in 2,000 years, fulfilling a much anticipated Bible prophecy. And they're planning on live streaming it to almost 1 billion people. Check out this clip from an interview we did with the author of this book, where he goes into details about the ritual.
He goes, actually, I'm meeting today with some people because we're going to try to live stream the ceremony to 800 million people.
Oh my God. Elon has to get that contract because if he thought Tucker broke the record, wait till you see this. Oh my God.
The other thing too is he told me that there was this official government, like I can't tell you who it is, but he said there's an official state or country that has made the commitment to provide them all of the gold that they need to build the temple. So here we are, right? I mean, we have, like, everything is in place.
Yeah, shout outs to Bennis the Menace. Go check him out. Like, comment, subscribe. But yo, that's crazy. I mean, it's one thing to do it, but when you magnify it by 800 million, right? That's a lot of energy. Like, yo, y'all gotta watch this. Right? Yo, what you think about that? Can't lie, it kind of gave me the chills. Let me know in the comments down below.
Did y'all know Jeepers Creepers is based on a real story? Yep. The story that inspired the movie took place in Coldwater, Michigan. The story begins with a man named Dennis Depew. He was born in 1943 in Michigan. In 1971, he married his wife, Marilyn. And the couple had 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. It wasn't exactly a happy marriage. He was actually described as a bully, a very controlling and sullen, paranoid man. So in 1989, Marilyn filed for a divorce, and it was finalized in December of 1989. On April 15th of 1990, it was Easter Sunday. Dennis showed up to pick up his kids from Marilyn's house. But the kids didn't want to go with him, and a shoving and screaming match started between these two. which led to Dennis pushing Marilyn down the stairs while their kids watched. Dennis then picked her up and carried her into his van and told the kids that he was going to take her to the hospital. But after they left, one of the girls called the police, told them what happened, and the police went to check it out at the hospital, but Marilyn was never admitted. There was no record of them ever showing up there. During this time, another couple named Ray and Marie Thornton were out on a leisurely Sunday drive when a van sped up behind them and then around them. Marie noticed his license plate began with GZ and joked, "Geez, he must be in a hurry." A few miles down the road, they noticed the same van parked near an abandoned school, and Marie caught sight of a man carrying what looked like a bloody sheet behind the building. Obviously alarmed, the couple discussed whether or not to call the police. That's when the van came speeding up behind them again and rode their bumper for the next 2 miles. If you've seen the movie, you may recognize this from the opening scene. By this point, the Thorntons were scared. They didn't know what the driver intended to do, but then it abruptly pulled off to the side of the road. At first relieved, they then decided to turn around, to pass by the van again and get the full license plate, which was very brave of them, in my opinion. And when they did, they saw that the driver was now crouched behind the van, changing the license plate. They also noticed that the front passenger door was open, and the passenger seat was soaked with blood. After that, they obviously called the police, and the bloody sheet was discovered stuffed in a hole behind the schoolhouse. The next day, Marilyn's body was discovered by a highway worker laying near a back road by an old abandoned church. She had been shot in the head. Everyone knew that Dennis did it, and he was on the run, and a manhunt ensued. But Dennis had fled all the way to Texas and was using the alias Hank Queen. And somehow this creepy dude managed to even get a girlfriend there. And one day in March of 1991, nearly a year after this crime took place, the girlfriend, Mary, arrived home to find Hank's van in the driveway. And when she went inside, he told her that his mother had fallen very ill and that he had to go home immediately. He then asked her to make him some sandwiches for his trip. In reality, he was trying to keep her away from the TV because that day, Unsolved Mysteries aired an episode about Dennis Depew killing his ex-wife, and he didn't want his girlfriend to see his face. He left as fast as he could, but it didn't take long for one of Mary's friends to recognize him and call that hotline. 4 hours later, Dennis and his van was spotted by Louisiana state troopers, and they chased him for 15 miles, while Mississippi troopers set up a roadblock at the state line. When he reached that roadblock, Dennis tried to plow through it, but Warren County sheriffs were able to shoot out 2 of his tires. He shot at the cars and tried to ram them off the road, but his van was forced to a stop. And when officers approached the vehicle, they found Dennis dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And Dennis was gone. But in 2001, the creeper was born. Now, in 2024, it is now the 23rd spring since the Hollywood hit was released. So y'all know what that means. It's time to eat.
Wow, it's the 23rd spring. That's crazy. Jeepers Creepers, one of my favorite movies of all time. Yo, for real talk, that dude's eyes gave me the Jeepers Creepers.
This is Kanye West, not Kanye, and by the end of the video, you will agree. In 2019, he dropped an album called Jesus is King, where he often attended and hosted Sunday services. His next album was Donda. That's 2 straight albums without cuss words. The guy clearly changed his life. He then started to expose the industry, especially his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, because she supported Balenciaga and their horrific ad campaign. He then started to expose every celebrity, saying that they're all controlled and he will no longer be controlled, and everyone sacrificed someone.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce. Not you, man. But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. My mama was sacrificed. Michael Jordan, what about him? His dad, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son.
After things started to get deeper and deeper in this video, he said, if I ever disappear and come back, it is not me. He literally said in this freestyle, just watch how they're gonna clone me. What happened? He disappeared, came back, looks like a completely different person. His teeth is different. There's something that happened with his lip. He married someone that looks extremely similar to Kim K. But not only that, the darkest part of it all, his new album features Playboy Carti in multiple different songs, who's the most demonic rapper in the industry and went against everything he was talking about. I mean, his merch is literally repping.
I ain't even gonna lie, I noticed that too. Something with his lips or his teeth. I was peeping that in that last video I dropped with him, you know, being hassled by the paparazzi in Paris. I noticed it back then. I'm happy You Won't Believe Me official peep game on that too, so shout outs to him. You Won't Believe Me official. So let's send him a shout out. Show him some love.
Here to announce my return back to Instagram. Now, over these past couple days, you guys have seen some pretty intense things. I understand what they are and I understand what they look like. But I'm coming back to announce I'm not going to speak on any other topic other than boxing, sports, and my fight. That's the only thing I'm going to be talking about. And I'm training for this fight. I want everybody to know this fight's still on. 420, 5 weeks of super focus. I have PBD helping me in this camp and many other warriors. So I thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys on 420.
And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed tonight's rabbit hole. If you haven't already, please take a second just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right. Run these numbers up. Thanks again. Until next time.